Hello, I'm Elgato and welcome back to our Minecraft news videos. They have some very odd news to share with you all because usually when we talk about Minecraft news in this channel, we're talking about things which have been confirmed to be coming in Minecraft's future. But today we have the opposite. We have something which is confirmed not to be coming in the future because a lot of social media and even a few YouTubers have picked up the fact that Bluestone or Cobalt is definitely coming into Minecraft 1.15. But today we had it confirmed that that's definitely not the case. We also had recently another thing which looks like it's the same kind of mistake. And then also because I didn't want to just pick on other YouTubers who have made mistakes, I wanted to talk about a correction to a previous video regarding the 10-year Minecraft event and 1.15 because we also had some corrections from Jeb regarding that. So let's talk about all of this and more into this video, which I hope you'll do and enjoy. You can like it if you do, but let's dive straight into the first big thing because if you watched the Village and Pillage trailer when it first came out a couple of weeks ago, you might have spotted very briefly on screen while they're showing off all the things that come out of the villagers in exchange for you helping them out. One of the things that shows up is a blue version of redstone, a bluestone if you will, and it's even been referred to as cobalt or any other number of blue kind of metals, and it kind of fits with the fact that the only thing we know about 1.15 so far is the fact that the smithing table and the fletching table will receive updates. We also know the cave update is very much wanted. That's something, I think I mentioned that before, right? And all of these things kind of came together with some speculation on the behalf of, the main video people talk about is the Ant Venom one, but also a number of other smaller YouTubers and things like that have been mentioning how, yeah, Bluestone's in the trailer, therefore Bluestone in 1.15. And although the logic makes some sense, if you assume that the same people who made the trailers are the same people who make the updates, then yeah, this could be a really big sneaky hint. However, it has recently been confirmed that this is not the case. Bluestone is not a feature in 1.15, and the way we know that is because Helen Angel on the Minecraft Discord, who if you don't know is one of the community managers of Minecraft, because this video was quite large and received just under 500,000 views, a lot of people have been saying like, hey, we worked out your secret, tell us about the Bluestone, and because of that, one of the things she likes to do is correct misinformation, and so she said very explicitly in this message that another thing that doesn't exist and was just an artifact of a video made by an external marketing team, Bluestone does not exist. Again, very clearly underscoring it there, and then also saying there is no Bluestone, there is no sword throwing, this was creative liberty taken by marketing and is not a spoiler for 1.15. And you might be curious as like, so how do they make such a big mistake? Surely, the Minecraft team should know that Minecraft does not have Bluestone right now. There's redstone, there's lapis, but there's no Bluestone. But the thing is, when they do these big sorts of trailers, the ones that they want to promote on YouTube and, use as their way to promote the big update they just released, they don't make the trailers themselves. There's no internal Minecraft trailer team, for the most part at least. I mean, 4J Studios obviously used to make their own trailers. However, Minecraft, as far as we know for the last several years, they generally outsource that to a third-party company to make better quality trailers, but it means that when something's accidentally in there, it's more likely to be an accident and less likely to be a big feature reveal. That's why even though I've made a bunch of news videos, and even though I could have made a great video, because a lot of people told me about this on day one, I decided not to because it just seemed like one of these mistakes that is not going to have some additional accidental meaning to it. It's just, oh, they made a mistake, and because it was a small mistake in the background, it could either be, like an Easter egg deliberately put on there, or just something that the people reviewing it in the marketing team did miss. And in that case, it's like their fault for missing it. It's not necessarily the fault of, people on Twitter or people on YouTube, because again, if there's something in there, usually it's a good idea to assume that, oh yeah, this was intentional, but in the case of this one, it does not seem to be. Bluestone is not a feature in Minecraft 1.15. 1.15 very much could be the cave update still. It very much could contain a bunch of underground cave features, but again, based on this, there is no plans or even ideas to do it, because if they did, have the idea, and this was also a mistake, they could pretend it was like, oh yeah, what a nice accidental Easter egg, but instead they're very much, claiming that, no, not an Easter egg, just a thing that we did by mistake, because they clearly don't have any current plans or near-term plans or future plans, which is interesting, so now you know. So yeah, no Bluestone in the next Minecraft update, and also, along the same lines, if you watched a similar trailer, which came out recently from Minecraft, it's talking about brand new things in the Village and Pillage update, and at the very end of that trailer, they say this.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next month for 10 things you didn't know about. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Which pretty much implies that there's going to be another one of these videos talking about new things in the update, but talking about next month's update, right? Is 1.15 coming next month? And the simple answer to that question is no. I mean, we've never had a major update 1 month after the previous major update, especially not in the newer days of Minecraft, where one update a year is just seeming to be the standard at this stage. So yeah, 1.15 is not coming next month, but maybe 1.12 or something. But I would say this probably fits in the same kind of category, right? This is a really weird, quirky Minecraft Minecraft video that seems like it's developed by some third party. If you've watched the whole thing, like it's a bit unnatural feeling in some ways, and yeah, to me, that means that they're doing something every month with this. Maybe they have a contract to make 10 fun facts about X video a year, and they started with the Village and Pillage because they know people are hyped about updates, and they want to turn that into hype about all the other parts of the game. That's my assumption, at the very least, I would say. And again, based on the previous thing, it seems as though just because something's in marketing, it's not necessarily by the main game. This is something that an indie game studio can do. This is something that a mid-sized studio can do. But I guess when Minecraft, especially Bedrock, where, you know, like there's like 100 plus people developing it, you can't have the developers speak directly to the marketing people and be like, okay, you gotta sneak in Easter eggs about this, that. It just doesn't seem to be a thing which is done, and it's sad because I mean, like, everyone's looking for them, everyone's seeing them, but they're not real, you know, like, there are Easter eggs, they're just Easter eggs that mean nothing, and it's kind of a waste of this great community we have which care about updates and, you know, care about all these new features, but don't necessarily see them. And in a similar way, Minecraft tweeted out today saying, the end never yields enough adequate resources, sadly, and then it's this picture right here, which could be a hint that, like, Diamond Armor and Elytras go together, but I don't believe it is, right? Like, I think this is, like, the same company, because it's in that same style where it's kind of Minecraft, but kind of not. But yeah, they're wearing diamond chest plates, and they're also wearing Elytras. I think this is just whoever made the image didn't realize those two things weren't compatible, or didn't think they needed to be, because, you know, wearing all diamond armor except the chest plate doesn't look so great, so they figured, oh yeah, artistic liberty. But I think artistic liberty in a game like Minecraft isn't a thing that you should take. Minecraft is a game with fixed rules, which allows so much creativity within those rules. You don't need to have a third-party company come in and ignore all those rules just to have something exciting. No, there is a fixed set of rules under which the Minecraft world operates. Why don't we follow those, you know? Like, it's not a game which needs you to have all these pretend rules on top of it, because people like the rule structure. People love the way Minecraft works. You don't need to mess with it, play around with things, add your own blocks, add your own ideas about combining things that don't work in the game itself, because that's not marketing, that's confusion. Because most of the people who follow Minecraft, who saw this tweet, are Minecraft players who aren't going to be excited to play around the end. They're excited to have diamond chest plates and Elytras combined. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on this, but let's move into the final thing, because as well as talking about all these big kind of mistakes on behalf of Minecraft and behalf of other YouTubers who have been incorrectly reporting to their subscribers, I feel like, you know, let's talk about a similar thing, because I did make a mistake this week. When Minecraft announced they were doing a big 10-year anniversary, which is happening in 2 weeks, by the way, Friday the 17th of May. Again, I'll be covering it on this channel. Make sure you check that out. Probably live stream, I guess. But they said they'd be talking about the future of Minecraft. And to me, the future of Minecraft, what's the biggest thing in the future? It is the next update. And that's why I mentioned that's the most likely thing we're going to be hearing about. However, since then, we got a bizarre announcement from Jeb, basically, in response to someone asking, can I get some info about the next big update, please? And he says yes at Minecon. So Minecon Earth this year, which is usually around September time, is when we'll be hearing about the next big update. So either there's a small update between now and then, but based on the fact that they kind of imply the rest of this year is going to be for bug fixing, and they have done a few times, it seems like we're not going to hear about the next update for another 4 months. At least on Java, I should say. Java is on that one update a year kind of grind, it seems, right now. But Bedrock is still receiving, you know, 6, maybe even 7 updates in a year. And yeah, that means that 1.12 is going to be coming soon after this event. 1.13 is already, going to be having a beta in like a month or two, right? So it's likely we'll hear about the future of Bedrock, what's going on the next year, because in between major Java updates, the Bedrock team gets to do all their fun things which they focus on, and maybe we get to see the future of Minecraft Bedrock, the future of Minecraft more broadly, and hopefully we get at least some hint about what the next update theme is, because I feel like we can't be left hanging until October as to like, so what are the, the 2 brand new blocks, fletching table and smithing table, what are they to do with? What is the next update going to be themed around? When are we going to hear about it beyond, broadly 4 months from now? I'd like to hear, any of those things, and yeah, so brief correction, I said at Minecon we'd be hearing about 1.15. It seems we'll hear about the future of the game, and perhaps even the Minecraft Bedrock equivalent, but it seems as though Jeb seems pretty certain we won't hear about the next big update, which again, I would take that to mean 1.15 until Minecon Earth later this year. Although it says Minecon, maybe he means a regular Minecon, but I'm sure he just means a Minecon Earth. So yeah, very sad news, lots of corrections, lots of things that aren't happening, and to give my kind of summary and analysis, because that's what I like to do with news, it's a real shame that this huge community we have of people who care about updates, which seems to be like one of the biggest parts of Minecraft. People want the game to be updated. It seems as though it's not a part of the community that is necessarily respected in the same way that in my head it should be, right? Like, maybe, it's maybe the big ego being like, yeah, people who are excited for new features, they're the Minecraft core audience that we should be trying to please, but instead it's like, can we talk about these other things we're doing? Like, there's miniature updates, and there's new store content, and there's this and there's that, And it's like, but we'd love to see more gameplay features. We'd love to have more vanilla survival features. Like, all these things, there's clearly a huge number of people interested. Like, you know, give us a bone, give us a hint, give us an Easter egg. Don't give us lots of accidents, you know, like, keep an eye on those, because, yeah, all we've seen is fake news or non-news, or whatever you want to call it, and I'd like for that to change soon. But yeah, that's what I feel personally. I'm super excited for the big event in 2 weeks to learn what we learn about. Oh, it's actually slightly less than 2 weeks now. 12 days until the big Minecraft 10-year anniversary. Also, Minecraft Xbox 360 turns, it turns 7 later on this week, so Minecraft Console Edition as a whole has an anniversary a little bit earlier than Minecraft as the game. It's gonna be a fun little week for, like, kind of anniversaries and looking back, and it's something I look forward to doing, and hopefully you look forward to looking back to the future with me too. Wait, looking forward to looking back with me too. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Like it if you did like it, share if you liked it, turn on the notification bell if you want to see these videos daily on your homepage, because for now, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.